Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing, and the last update kind of got broken off, and we got through Bitcoin and XRP, right? Where if this can't hold the 73 cents, we're coming down to that short-term target of 48 cents, right? Same thing with XLM. If you can't hold the 17 cents, just like the long video we put out earlier today, it's coming down to 10 cents, upper resistance 22 cents. But we had a couple of people, Solana, I believe this is called, Solana or whatever. I believe they wanted to, was a coin request, or they asked if I could do the coin, SOL, ADS, and Sandstorm. And SOL, we used to talk about when people wanted it, and then it pumped up, and Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing had a step down program. You can see how long, look at how long ago this was, but the price target's 216, 263 was another price target, and then 124 was really low at the time when the price was at 260. But the last time we had this underneath support at the $75. And if you can't hold the $75, what the hell's going on right there? Let's get rid of that. I don't know what that is. It's been so long since we talked about this. If you can't hold the $75, just trying to give you a little bit of I didn't have anything set up here. Just trying to get some good points here. Support and resistance points. Right, we'll put that on there. We'll lock that. And then we'll get another one here. Well, that's good enough for right now. But you can see, so we got that. You can see we got your upper resistance points now. And then you can see your next lower support in Sandstorm. We need our horizontal ray. Right here would be down here would be your next major support zone with a little price label as we're making a TA chart very quick on the fly. I have to go meet for dinner. $43 would be your lower support. Oops, from back here on this old major support and resistance. So that's a major support zone underneath the price. And a bearish case, if you're trying to get bullish, let's get rid of this. If you're trying to get bullish in this, right, first off, you got to break over the 200-day and come up to some major overhead resistance, which would be right up in here, right, from its old high. If you're trying to look for some upper resistance, this is a major point of upper resistance. We'll put it right where the fib circle is at $200. But your first major one is obviously the 200-day moving average. Oops, not a call out, a price note. The 200-day moving average, which is right here at $127. So right now I'm hedging bearish on any pump up in Solana. I think the 200-day is going to reject it down lower, right? Whether you get all the way down here, I'm not sure. But right now, if you're trying to play a bullish pump, the 127 is your area you got to fight over, and then 200 is possible. If you can't hold this and the 200 does keep you down below 127, you're probably coming down to $43, right? So that's what that's looking like. ADS, I've never looked at, and seeing this for the first time, it's a very new coin. It appears to not have much weight or substance to it, and it seems to be a coin that people just bought in on the hype back last year, and this is just another one of those that came out. In the daily, the moving averages are not really there. The 50's there, but if we move to the 3-hour time frame, if you're trying to play a pump, which I know I know nothing, absolutely nothing about this coin, just trying to put some support and resistance points. If you're trying to play a pump, I mean, we went from swing low, swing high to a swing low. So right there, if you're trying to play a pump and a lock, which you need to happen is you need to get above. And this is just looking at very little. You need to get above that area where you have a fib circle, descending support, overhead resistance at about 17 cents. And then you could try to make a run at the moving average, right? But you need to get some volume in here. Pay attention to the volume down there and the daily time frame. And if you can break above that fib circle right here at 17 cents and get on top of this moving average, then you can get bullish, right? So right now, in the 3-hour time frame, you need to get above that 200-day moving average to get bullish and green. And then real quick, Sandstorm. I don't think I've ever really looked at this coin. If I have, it was briefly a long time ago, and I do not remember it. But it's actually been on a nice bull run, Sandstorm. And you can see just real briefly, we'll get more into this a little bit later, donate to the channel, become members of Jabroni Killers, and you can get a real updated TA on this. But this is a rising channel. It's very easy to see if you just understand what you're looking at. And we do understand rising channels are bearish reversal patterns, but they trend up since this is a rising channel, they can trend up for quite some time. But a lot of these coins, you'll notice when it finally does cross this major support zone right here at $2.71, it's going to have a fast crash down to some lower support, which is all the way down here. We'll mark that later, but the technical target out of this, one more horizontal ray, and then I got to go, would be down here at the bottom of the channel, or where the channel began, and that's all the way down here at it's at 5 cents. Oh shit, I'm not calling for a 5-cent move in the immediate short term, but if you break what I am telling you is if you break this rising channel right here, take a snapshot of it, dip below that 200 and you break the rising channel like that, that is your technical target down there. But what they like to do is you go into a shorter time frame, say the 3 hour. They like to go to the moving averages, right, in the shorter time frames, and they break down. But these moving averages are all up because the coin's been up. So it's in a rising channel, but it's going to eventually reverse the other way. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love. Peace and love.